I'm very irritated.
Why?
At your wife, because she gave instructions to my guys and they moved all this stuff and they weren't supposed to.
I just want to make it crystal clear. I did not do what Matt said I did in the way he said it.
I want to make it crystal clear that I would like to thank you for your telephone apology the next day about that. And that apology meant everything. So
Did I say that?
Yes, you did. The denials now
Slap my face.
Where does it hurt the worst?
Head.
Where on your head?
Headache.
Do you feel it in your neck at all?
Yeah.
Do you feel nauseous? Love you.
The last 10 years, Zach has had really bad migraines almost once a month, and they've never been able to really pinpoint what they are. He would get a headache, and then he would be treated for the headache, and then, you know, the pain would subside. Zach has dealt with these headaches for way too long, but this time it escalated very quickly.
Tori had called me and said, Zach, this is an emergency. Zach really wants to go. You know, I said, okay, you know, I'll be there. It was a little nerve-wracking that Zach had to be rushed to the hospital, and I tried to make sure that whatever information Tori relayed to me, that I would go ahead and relay to Matt and all the kids.
I was not going to leave the hospital without more answers. This doctor picked up there was 2 breakages in his neck of the catheter that drained from the shunt. Zach has hydrocephalus, and people with achondroplasia are definitely more susceptible to having hydrocephalus. The hydrocephalus causes excess fluid on your brain, and if it's not drained properly, then it can build up and the pressure can cause some major damage. I've never seen Zach in that much pain. He started crying and saying, "I'm dying." The most dangerous part of the surgery, to my knowledge, was replacing the catheter that connects from the valve into his brain. You know, it was definitely scary. They had to replace the whole thing. They had to replace the shunt, like the valve. And they had to replace the catheter. You risk more by taking out the old catheter. Like you risk scarring and bleeding, and they don't want any of that, so they abandoned it and just left it there.
Gonna walk around.
How you feeling?
Good. Just get out of here.
So gnarly.
This whole experience was scary and chaotic. We were lucky my mom was able to come up, take care of the kids.
There's definitely a part of me that wanted to be there as well, you know, because he's my boy too. Even though he's almost 33, he's still my son.
The lifespan of a shunt is 2 to 15 years. Zach had his for 16 years. So he was on borrowed time no matter which way you look at it. I think that we have been sitting on a knife's edge And we just didn't know it.
Yeah, this is scary business.
Let's play 3v3. Hey, you're on our team. Beck's on our team. Robert, Beckett, and Cody.
I think he likes soccer, and I think that's helped him with his confidence, same like me.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Our team was very good growing up, and so I think I felt myself as being good, and so that definitely gave me confidence on the soccer field. I was very timid off the field, but on the field, I was very chatty and kind of forget who I am a little bit.
Get your head up. Get your head up.
Oh, good head
Keep going, Jackson. Come on.
Don't feel bad. Just toughen him up. Builds character.
Jackson's super focused as a soccer player. He's very coachable, pays attention, runs hard. He's just not the best player. Yeah, there's some of it's dwarfism,
Jackson, are you open? Jackson.
but he's pretty aware of his skill set. He's picked up pretty quick. He can't outrun people, so he controls the ball really well.
Don't let it pass you, bud. Go, shoot it. There we go.
Hey, what is you doing? What are you doing?
Are you gonna go play soccer? It's okay. We're gonna play soccer out there. Are you gonna go?
We were just saying, like, I think it's like the second brother thing, like when they're chasing older brothers and just like
They gotta keep up. Yeah, for
keep
sure.
up, get sick of getting beat all the time.
Yeah. That's so funny. Why is he here though?
I think he's just tired.
Are you tired? Did you nap? Did you go night? Did you nap? Are you tired?
No.
All your friends are here? You're just over here on the sideline? What are you doing?
Jackson's, getting to the age where the size differences are becoming more obvious, and he's not catching up. Some of the opposing kids, point out that he's different, and he's starting to hear that for the first time.
Are you okay? The first game that it happened at, Jackson stopped in the middle of the game and told me on the sideline, like, hey, they're saying I'm too short to play soccer.
Beckett, you do it. This is what a one touch is, guys. Yeah, go.
All three of our kids, we'll just hope that they find friends. We'll find families that, can just see them for who they are. They'll see Jackson for Jackson, Lilah for Lilah, Josiah for Josiah. I definitely don't want anyone being friends with them because they feel bad for them or anything like that. Right now it's starting. And kids will say, come up to him, why are you so short? They'll just stare at him in his face. It doesn't really register with them that he's never gonna be as tall as them. Right now he's still young enough that his feelings aren't hurt yet. We need to be very aware how we respond when these things happen. For me, it's not making a huge deal out of it.
Jackson, you want to play a game?
If I overreact, he's gonna overreact, and that's not healthy either, because it's not ever gonna stop.
Jackson? Yeah. All right, come out and play. So right there. He's gonna cross it to you, Jackson. And then turn, and you gotta shoot it. Shoot it. Good job, bud.
Even though I've told Amy, I haven't seen Amy since Caryn and I were engaged. So I think it's gonna be fine, but I hope I hope Amy, she sounded great on the phone when I talked and we texted and stuff. But to actually, see her, I don't know if she's gonna make things awkward or she's okay with it, but we're gonna find out here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Let's see the ring.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, that's very pretty. Wow.
When Amy asked to see the ring, I would say I was a little apprehensive. Who wants to do that? And, the moment was just fine, and I think she's okay that we're engaged. She probably expected it at some point, and yeah, she's been really nice about it.
Geez, I guess second half of life is better, huh?
Hey, you always had some good ones, so.
It does feel a little funny to me. Matt's my ex, but, I'll be okay. As long as we don't get, nitty gritty and personal. I would never talk to Caryn about Matt. And I'm glad she's not, oh yeah, we're doing this together, Amy. Did you guys do that? I mean, it's... It would not happen.
Congrats on your engagement.
Yeah, cheers. Well, you were one of the first people to know, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Should we talk more about the fundraiser?
The DAAA fundraiser is about a couple of months away, and there's definitely a lot to do. The biggest thing is to get the Evite worded right, because you have to get the word out to let people know that something's coming up. First of all, the thing is, I need to fine-tune this invite. They'll get 2 free raffle tickets, including into their fee, plus dinner, plus drinks. So they let me know that they're coming, but Amy Roloff Enterprises does not receive any monies. Then it doesn't have to go through my business, and then I, in turn, donate.
This is gonna go directly to DAAA.
The problem is, how do I know if they actually did it?
Have them write a check.
Make a check out to DAAA, and you mail it to me.
I think that's the best way to do it. Keeps you clean.
Because
keeps it going straight
when
to
you're-
the...
when you're-
I disagree with that. I think it's like way cleaner to have the fee that people pay, the $75. That money goes directly into your bank, and then
That's
there's
income
no-
from me.
already
No, it's
discussed
not
this.
income from you. You can completely offset that income by sending a check to DAAA. If you have a business, which Amy does, and you take in income, but then that income is directly related to expenses, it should be a wash.
Why would, if
that-
they're gonna write a check?
You're not going to write a check for that.
Yes, they are. That's how
have
they
to.
get in.
In the past, I've always had a little fun. Amy knows my buttons, I know her buttons, we poke each other in the side,
When the embers flare up, it's just always better to agree with the ex-wife.
See, I can two on one. If that happens, then Chris inevitably takes my side. So just to even the score.
You guys ready to go back out? Yeah. All right, let's do it. When you're camping out, it's kind of tough to go to bed here in the Northwest because it stays light pretty late, but we're gonna try to see if everyone wants to lay down.
Here we go. Come here. Come here. What happened? You okay? Where did you get hurt? Look up, look up. It's just little.
Yeah, it's not a great start. Lilah trips and falls on her face and is pretty upset. We haven't even made it off the patio yet. Lilah just has these accidents that happen to her, and it's tough because she takes a long time to calm down. Lilah. Lilah. Can you hand her a flashlight,
Let's
Jackson?
go camping, they said. It'll be fun. Originally, I wasn't worried about Lilah spending the night out there. I was worried about myself. I was worried about how I was gonna wake up the next day. That's what I was worried about, but here we are.
Should we scare Dad and Lilah?
No, I think Lilah's been tortured enough tonight.
Can you lay in your bed?
I'll help you. Okay,
Lilah,
ready? Get in.
Where's your water?
Get in.
Your little table. Lilah finally gets in bed, and then she hits her table, and the water ball comes down and hits her in the face, and she's pretty upset about it. Get your feet up. No, Lilah.
Okay, then we're gonna go inside.
Hey.
Lilah, that looks so comfortable.
Just the boys.
Just the boys.
Mom's not coming back. It's not happening.
Then I'm not riding a horse with her.
I don't think Mom's worried about that right now.
Hey, Caryn.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good. Hey, Matt.
Hey, I'm very irritated.
Why?
At your wife.
What?
Because all this movement we didn't know about till just now. She gave instructions to my guys, and they moved all this stuff, and they weren't supposed to. I just asked them, and they said, oh, Amy gave us a list.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I didn't think she, I thought she was leaving that up to you. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amy's busy with the grandkids, so I'll be helping out setting up today. But when I first got there, Matt was a little upset with Amy, thinking that she had overstepped and was telling his guys what to do. I was his people doing the work, his stuff in the barn, and I'm sure that, he had an idea of what should go where and when, and I would have been very upset too. But that was the first time that I've seen Matt express himself that way about Amy.
Well, I have to go locate all my auction items because those have just disappeared into thin air.
Oh boy.
I don't feel like it's a catastrophe. If there are apologies that need to be said, get it said and then move on. We've still got a lot to do, but somewhere along the line, there was some miscommunication. I just know there's always two sides to every story, and looking forward to running by Amy to hear her side.
Would you like the porta potties right here? And then they would just walk in and walk out, and then the wine barrel's here, but you can still kind of see it, because it's tall, so they're not looking for it.
You guys got it all figured out? You're not moving any more of my stuff, are you?
You know that she didn't do that, right?
I didn't do
she gave the guys instructions.
No, I did not.
No, she didn't.
No, I did not.
I did want to make it clear that was a difference of opinion on what had actually happened, and I just wanted to make sure that he really understood the other side of that story. She didn't give those guys, she didn't talk to your guys.
I didn't talk to nobody.
I had specific instructions that were different than what happened to Amy, not to anybody else. I just said, wait for me. So I don't know why all of a sudden she's all misdeniability, You talked to Jacob.
This was weeks ago. And I just said, hey,
a week and a half
I'm
ago.
hoping that this is done, but you know what? You talk to your dad will tell you what to do.
They didn't get that memo.
My youngest son, Jacob, has been working on the farm for quite some time, and I just gave him an idea of what I'm hoping, will happen to get the farm and the barn ready for this fundraiser. Well, maybe you didn't clarify with him.
Yeah, but I guess they had did it before that.
They didn't, Matt.
Okay. Jacob's kind of manager over the guys. And so Amy got to Jacob's ears and said, oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this, this, and this. Sooner the better kind of thing. So a lot of stuff got moved. Somehow the signal got crossed, but...
I said, hey, I just wanted to give him a heads up.
I wanted to bring up so many examples, but it's not a fair fight, when you're so far ahead in terms of the facts. Well, that must have got triggered. Anyway, the guys and stuff got... Like, I was going to keep the stagecoach because it's going to rain this Sunday.
I don't think we're going to have a rain. If it does anything, it's just going to drizzle. I just want to make it crystal clear. I did not do what Matt said I did in the way he said it.
I want to make it crystal clear that I would like to thank you for your telephone apology the next day about that. And that apology meant everything. So
Did I say that?
Yes, you did. The denials now
Slap my face.
The reason I remember it so distinctly because Amy's not been known
oh, yes, I have.
For being apologetic.
You're the one that doesn't take ownership or apologize.
What I meant to say...
He doesn't apologize. He doesn't take ownership.
I'm sorry.
It's always...
That's what it came down to, is miscommunication.
Yeah, miscommunication, right.
Yeah.
It's awkward when anybody is not getting along in your presence, let alone your new fiance and his ex-wife. That probably caps it. As long as they're not going to blows, actual physical altercations, I'm just gonna stand down.
All right.
Oh, man.
I can help you guys. Tell me when you're ready and I'll put the top stuff on. So right now it's about 2:30. Caterers just arrived. Nobody else is here. I don't see Caryn, Matt, Amy, or Chris. The event starts like at 3:30, 4 o'clock. This is so crazy. We still have to do tables. We still have to get other locations ready, like the bar, the catering area. I mean, all this stuff still has to be done. It's like, yeah. Hello! Yeah, and I think...
Oh, you look cute.
Well, thank you.
Amy's not back?
Check it. No, nobody, yeah. I've been here and...
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, what are we doing? Oh, the tables look great,
I'm gonna
Deb.
let me finish the tables. If you can find that folder with Amy's notes in it, I don't know where it went.
She told me 2:30. I cannot believe that nobody's here. When I rolled back in, I just figured everybody would already be there. doing all their last minute stuff. I haven't seen hide nor hair of Chris or Amy yet. They're nowhere to be found. Oh, and I left my phone. So I'm completely stressed out. I was like, where's everybody?
Where's Amy?
She's MIA. I can't stay here and chat because I have things to do.
Well,
we didn't really have a day of schedule. I knew that people were going to start arriving at 3:30, and I knew that we wanted to come in and do a bunch of work in the morning, try to get home, get a shower, and get fresh, and then come and be there when people arrived. It didn't quite work out like that. Now, where in the hell does this go? Oh my God. Well, at least the barn looks cute.
okay, I think Amy just arrived.
We're coming to help you.
Hey.
What do you need?
Hey,
darling?
girlfriend.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
I am so
It's
glad
gonna be
you're here.
fun.
My goodness.
Let's do
Oh,
this.
no. I don't even have any pens. I wasn't exactly happy with myself that I didn't arrive when I wanted to, because I decided to go back home to get ready instead of finding a place on the farm to get ready. So that made me a little bit later than I wanted to. So I felt bad because I wanted to be there before the caterer. I don't like being late when I'm asking people to help and volunteer.
How you guys?
We're doing well.
Good. Thanks for coming.
Hi, guys.
Where's Chris?
Is Chris actually not here?
Well, we're finishing up setting up this fundraiser for DAAA, the Dwarf Athletic Association of America. The event has started. Guests are starting to arrive, but Chris isn't here yet.
Hey, Aim, the Italy basket, is that here?
Unless Chris is bringing it, it should be have been here.
So I think what he's bringing is ice for the bar area, plus a few items for the auction table. I was waiting for him to put the little boxes together where they put the raffle tickets in.
I'm late usually all the time, but when it's critical, you got to show up. It's like I'm not sure where my husband is. I'm stressing.
Some of the games aren't happening because I'm not sure where the bocce balls are. He still needs to set up the shooting gallery. We needed the ice like a half hour ago. Everyone's a vital part, but at this very moment of time, Chris is the most vital part.
Welcome, welcome. We're running late, so, but I think if you guys can mosey on over to the bar and see if she's got something ready for you, and I'm gonna join you in a minute.
Chris isn't here to help us finish all this off. People are here. We have food. We may have some drinks.
So,
Okay.
the Taste of Tuscany is still, should I
Chris
ask
is
Chris?
here.
Okay, and then,
Why is he parked over here? I just don't get it. Okay, babe, what can I help you with? Because, like, people are here. Do you have the Tuscany basket?
No, Rick's bringing that.
Oh.
Okay, got it.
Got
So
it.
I'm
There's
just gonna
your,
set
bocce
this aside
ball.
for now.
There's a bocce ball
Okay,
set.
give me this. I'm gonna go in and open it.
I had in my mind that it was going to start at 4, but I get there at 10 to 4, thinking I'm early, and people had already been there for 20 minutes.
He was pretty upset at himself because that is not a norm for Chris.
I could definitely tell that, yeah, people weren't happy that I was rolling up after people had already shown up.
People are here, it's dusty. I'm surprised Matt let you here with the car.
I was just really surprised, that Chris was late. Everyone should have known about the change in the time because that wasn't done just a day or two ago. That was done several weeks ago.
Over here?
I've got the signage to put with his packet.
Okay, do we have a spot over here that?
I don't know. Caryn was kind of organizing that.
I didn't think I was acting all stressed out. I was just trying to stay
Oh, I knew you were
focused.
flustered. Oh my goodness, yeah, I knew you were flustered. I could tell.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
I know how to stuff it down. And,
Oh, that's what I mean. I know you were stressed.
Now we've got all kinds of games going on here. We've got the cornhole over here, bocce ball.
So the raffle tickets are for the signature cocktail, which was Amy and Chris's cocktail during their wedding.
Oh, okay.
Small targets are worth 3, the big targets are worth 1.
It was a hectic start, but I think we pulled everything together to create a Western theme. I think people are really enjoying themselves with the raffle games. Caryn is working, the ring toss game.
There's so many bottles. Where do we go? Oh, that was close.
Matt is doing the bocce ball court.
as long as it crosses the line.
And Chris is, you know, managing his shooting gallery.
Hey! Oh!
I was aiming for the bottom.